It's okay. We shall start off with Zorra.
Anyway, what I was saying about the I am that I am, those words mean more than you realize. When you say them to yourself, you are taking control of your life. You are taking back your sovereignty. When you say, I am that I am, you are saying the gods that you are. And you are truly gods and goddesses, and in some cases both. Understand, beloved masters, the I am presence, in essence, is more protection than you need. It is the only protection that you need, the I am that I am. Because you are stating the fact that you are a god. And you are stating the fact that you are a goddess, or both. So, if anything else, understand what I have just said. I am that I am. And remember it and know it in your existence. And I can assure you, your life will change in ways you could never imagine. Just by stating that statement. I am that I am. Now, Prime Creator and myself and the Galactic Federation of Planets just recently adjourned from a meeting, and it was in regards to what is termed free will, the removal of it. And there was arguments on both sides, well, not arguments, but statements on both sides from the Galactic Federation of Planets that it would be a mistake to remove free will. And then others would say, no, it is not a mistake. It is, in essence, what is called a determination to be needed. Understand, free will happens to be a gift that was given to you by your Creator, Prime Creator. And so the free will, when someone said, when the idea was brought up to take the free will away, in order to allow the what is called the powers that be or want to be not to interfere into what is termed your blessing. And of course, the dark ones, as you term them, also have free will. So all beings, all creatures, have free will. But in order for this blessing to come about, there must be what is called a temporary shutdown of what is termed free will. That way, the blessing can come forth for you, for all of you light workers. And you can bless the world. Because this blessing is not to make you billionaires. It's not to make you trillionaires or quadrillionaires. It is to bring prosperity, to end poverty, to end suffering, to end death, as you term it. Of what is called the passing, the ascension of beings on the earth that are suffering from what is termed, what is called these events that are taking place throughout the world. And in your eyes, that is an atrocity. But in their eyes, it is ascension. And they are not, they are rejoicing in their ascension. You feel sorry for them. You feel it is an atrocity. But that to them, again, it is a blessing. So there are two sides of the coin, so to speak.
So what about the Avi?
The Avi is transpiring, is coming about as it was planned to do.
Good.
And that is all that needs to be said about that. I'm not going to go into a debate about it or anything of that nature.
Thank you very much for that confirmation, Zorra.
Indeed.
Because as the days and the hours seem to pass, it seems that people again are feeling sad that it hasn't occurred. But it is really a test as far as manifestation and what it means to be able to do that. There has to be no doubt in your mind, in any of our minds. All of you that are listening, all of you have gone through many years with us already, or many months already, and understand the process of manifestation. And that it is not only a belief, it becomes an innate knowing that this is done. Being able to manifest things, if it was for yourself or for two people, is nothing in regards to compared to this huge manifestation that we're bringing about, because it's so global. And that is why we need the assistance of all of the light beings in the higher realms, including Zorra, Father God, all of our beloved ascended masters, etc. But before we go forward with our healings, I would like to bring to you Lorraine Eldridge, who already is preparing for a great workshop for many of you who decided to sign up and register. So, Lorraine, you are now open. So, welcome. And all of you, I don't think I need to introduce Lorraine. Many of you already have heard her when we talk about the carat bars and about gold and all of that. We know she is highly knowledgeable about all of that, but most of all, she does have a mission spiritually as well. And that is to be able to continue to go forward and help to elevate the frequencies of all of us, of all of humanity, as we work together in this and beyond. So, Lorraine, are you with us?
I am. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right.
I am that I am. Thank you, Quasar and Zorra. I was able to hear the invocation at the beginning, and it was absolutely wonderful. I'm in a wonderful place of peace and bliss, as I'm sure all of the other listeners are as well. I appreciate so much sharing with your community. There's a very specialness in working with this group, and I noticed that with the carat bars too. And what attracted me to the carat bars program was the preciousness and the frequencies of gold, and that it is self-empowering to have gold because it's been kept from mankind, the average man. And so it was that self-empowering aspect that really attracted me to it, and I very much enjoy sharing that with your group. My love and my mission here is all about self-empowerment. And for many years, I have been working with inner masters and on the inner planes and learned soul travel at a very young age, and have done what I could at that time to deliver that information, the information about self-empowerment, to my family, who wasn't necessarily very open about it, friends who were, and then special groups where we did satsang and so forth. And then later on, I realized that who I really wanted to work with was the general public. And to be able to deliver the message of self-empowerment, very much like what you were just doing, a little bit different twist to it, but very much the same thing. It is coming to that understanding, that knowing of I am that I am. And there is a wonderful thing that I learned as a child, which was that I am not my body. I am soul. I don't have a soul. I am soul. I have a body. I have a coat. I have a car. But I am soul. We are all soul. And it is our innate birthright to discover soul. And the workshop that's coming up, and it starts on January 10th, is called Beyond Alpha. And I named it Beyond Alpha because Alpha is like the first stepping stone to a one mind. Here in the physical world, we're enmeshed in duality, and it seems so darn real. And, you know, but it's not. It's an illusion. And it's sunny, it's cloudy. There's love, there's hate. There's war, there's peace. There's all of this duality and polarity. But the alpha mind, and alpha is a frequency that's measured. And we talk about this a little bit. It's not so important because you don't really have to know how many cycles per second the brain waves are moving, but it's measured. That's a real scientific measurement. When we get to that alpha frequency, that's the frequency where we experience healings. That's the frequency that you just felt when Quasar was giving the invocation. That's what that is. And that brings us to a state of like one mind. It gives us that single viewpoint. It gives us that clarity. It gives us that knowing, so that it's not just knowledge, it's knowing. Knowledge is wonderful because knowledge can lead us to knowing. But there's no replacement for knowing. And so alpha is like the first point to get to be able to very easily reach, so that you can step off into the higher frequencies, really, of gamma, and then beyond mind. Because mind is also of the dual world. And so in Beyond Alpha, there is just a very simple way to encompass the frequencies that are needed to quickly move into the alpha state. And then what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? And that's the difference with Beyond Alpha. Beyond Alpha workshop will give you tools and help you be able to realize what you can do. And we can move through time and space because that is an illusion. You can move through any point of history, any point in the universes of man and beyond. One of my first places that I wanted to visit was, like many of us, we have an attachment to Atlantis, because many of the very last times of Atlantis was a very similar to now, a very high technological time where the human species got to make a decision about whether they were going to accept this next initiation or not. And that's what's going on now. The ascension is really us as a species moving into a higher realm, another initiation. And, you know, lots of times they're not pretty. And so with the workshop, what we learn is so much about ourselves, and it's so much fun. People are always so surprised what they can access and the information that they can get. And it's just great fun. But when practiced, when using the skills that you are going to actually experience, you will actually experience in the workshop the different things. Because if I just talked about it and told you about it, you wouldn't have that knowingness that you could then move forward with. So this is an experiential workshop where everyone will be actively involved and creating and able to experience at different levels and be able to take that away. And the most important aspect is that it is something that is extremely empowering to realize what you really can access. And everybody can do it. We're just not taught it. But it has been taught. It has been taught on this planet for, well, pretty much since the beginning of time, long before any written history, long before the Egyptians, the Atlanteans, back in the days when the etheric part of Hollow Earth was more physical. Now the ascension has happened there a long time ago, so most of the beings that are of the higher consciousness there are etherical. But many of us have come back. That's why this disclosure is happening now about Hollow Earth. And, there's a tremendous amount of information going around about Antarctica, and they're seeing ancient civilizations there. Those are really the later civilizations of Hollow Earth, the ones that can be seen. The ones that can be seen under the ice and so forth, those are much later ones. Even though they go back millions of years, they weren't, the earlier ones where the golden age was really experienced. But the thing with Beyond Alpha is you can experience those things, and you can go there, and it'll be a different experience for everybody. Just like if I had 20 people in my living room right now, and then made everybody close their eyes and say, okay, describe the room to me, we would get a lot of variety because we are individuals. And that's what Beyond Alpha helps us do, is to discover our language with Source. Because just like different dreams have similar things, but they mean different things to different people. A yellow Volkswagen to me was freedom. It was my first car. But a yellow Volkswagen to someone who had, a bad experience with it, it didn't run, it broke down, they were scared and lonely on a back road or something, would mean something totally different. And so it is our individuality as one. We are still an individual perspective. And all of our perspectives are part of the whole. And so, we will be able to experience those things. And it takes time, and we're going to build in the workshop. It goes over four calls. And after the call, everyone gets the recording of the call along with a guidebook. And each call builds, so it's very important to follow along, even if you're not able to be on that call, and you get 2 or 3 recordings stacked up. It's very important to go from one to the next, because what is happening is the workshop is designed to build a very solid structure for you to be able to access the one mind, beyond duality, beyond polarity, alpha and beyond. And so those of you that have told me, hey, I'm going to be on vacation, that I'll catch up with the recordings and that sort of thing, just bear in mind that it's very important, like when making a cake, you have to put things in the right order. When tuning a car, you have to do things in the right order. If you don't do things in the right order, you don't get the same results. And I want everybody to get the most that they can out of this workshop, because it truly is life-changing. It's life-changing to me. I'll tell you, one of the first things I wanted to do is I had an affinity for Atlantis, and I said, okay, and everyone will learn how to do this as we go through the workshop. Probably the third call is where we'll do this. I wanted to visit Atlantis the last time I was there, when I was last there, the last bit. And so I did, but it was all over the ground, under the sea, and all messed up. And I said, well, wait a minute, I don't want to see this. I wanted to see it when it was, active, up and alive, and people there. And my guide said to me, well, you didn't say that. And so, you learn to ask the right questions to get the right answers. And then I did. I got to visit the house where I lived and saw people working in the terraces and the vast gardens and how many people were there. When you've had that experience, no one can take that away from you when you're able to do that. And, different people have different desires, and it's a very individual experience. Some people, one woman was unable to be at her daughter's wedding, and it happened a couple of years prior to that, and it had bothered her all that time, and so she chose to be able to be present at her daughter's wedding, and it was a wonderful experience. Another gentleman, his mother died when he was 10, and he never really quite forgave her. Why did she leave him? He's quite spiritually advanced in many ways, but he wanted to know, why did she leave him? He needed her, and so he visited her. And so there's all sorts of things, questions that you want answered. You have access to that when you learn the simple techniques, and that's what it is. And anyone can do it. It's actually taught to children. And so I will be sending out more information about it, the access numbers for the people that have registered and so forth. And you can actually still register up until the 7th if you would like to do that. Love to have you. I've heard from so many people. We have 16 different countries now where people have registered, and 6 continents. And this was my dream, was to be able to bring this to the larger amount of people, because this is the right time. This is the time for us to come into the knowing of I am that I am. And Beyond Alpha could very well be a key for you for that. It certainly has been for me. And I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight and for listening or listening to the recording. And many blessings to Quasar and Zorra. Thank you very much. I'll answer any questions if you have any.
Hi, Lorraine. Thank you very much for that information, for you being here with us this evening, so people get a good idea, a little bit of a taste of what is to come forth at your workshop. Okay, I'm going to go back to the board again here. All right, everyone. So for those of you that would like to talk with Zorra, whether it be a testimonial or especially for a healing, go ahead and raise your hands by pressing *6, and I will be able to see who you are, and we'll open up the line. So go ahead, *6 for those of you. And who do I have online? Who do I have right now that's...
I don't know who, I'm interjecting, but I don't know who you have online, but my name is Jim Levitt. What was I to do?
Oh, Jim. Yeah, hi, Jim. All right. Hi. I have you on the line here now with Zorra, and here is Zorra for you.
Zorra, this is indeed a pleasure. It's a humbling experience to be able to talk to one of our beloveds. We as the children here upon this planet are very, very grateful and very thankful for our lives, for the love that we have, and for all the wonderful blessings that we receive here. We know there's many, many blessings that are in the works and the process to come to literally change this entire planet and the people of this planet, literally taking us out of hell and damnation, doom and gloom per se, and bringing us into love and prosperity. And I'm very anxious for that. We the children, not only myself, but we the children of this planet, we're in need of a lot of things. Mainly is our health and finances. Those are two massive things. And we're considered light workers. We share Nasera, the good things that happen to mankind in our lives as we go along. And we're hoping and praying that this is coming to fruition as quickly as possible for the desperately need of all of our Creator's children upon this planet, for what we've gone through. And we're praying that every day that the dark agenda, the Illuminati, will be completely removed. We send our love to them. We send our love and give our love to them, but we want them to be removed of all their power, their control, and their teachings and their money, so that we can be free of all the satanical forces and powers that they have presented to up here upon this planet, the control that they've had.
Indeed. Beloved Master, do you have a healing question?
Well, like young people in our age, I'm a young 85, and we do have problems. I've had a problem with my heart and with my body. And I need to be strong so I can continue on my work as I see it here, and sharing all this wonderful information with mankind.
Indeed. Everyone who is in that situation has difficulty with their heart. I want all of you to rub your hands together. I want you to place your hands over your heart. And then I want you to take 3 deep breaths. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to 1, I'm going to say receive. You're going to count from 5 to 1, and you're going to say I receive. Then you're going to say, whether you are male or female, you're going to say, from the goddess or God of my being, I accept my new heart, and I know it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Receive.
Receive. Accept from the goddess.
From the God of my
heart.
For 3,
Thank
2,
you, Mother.
Receive.
Receive.
Now say, from the God of my being.
From the God of my being.
God
I
of my
accept this new heart
I accept
with
this new heart.
thanksgiving and gratitude.
And gratitude.
And I know it.
Gratitude.
And I know it.
I know it.
Now feel it within you. Breathe normally. You are now able to breathe normally. You are no longer having any difficulty in breathing. And your what is called your circulation has improved 100-fold already. How do you feel?
Fabulous. Thank you so kindly and so much, Zorra.
Indeed.
I've been following your instructions, your blessings, and they have helped me immensely. I just wanted to share how I felt. This is Jim Levitt speaking again. I want to thank you
so
from the
much,
bottom
Jim.
of my heart.
Thank you. So if you'll press star 6 again, and then we'll go on to our next caller. All right, and our next caller is 707, ending in 8507. I just need people to know that on the board, sometimes it'll only say wireless caller, sometimes it'll give a name, or sometimes it'll give a telephone number. So the one ending in 8507, you are on now.
Hello,
Zorra.
my
name
name is
and where
Nathan
you're from.
Chasing.
And your name
My name is Nathan Chasing. Nathan Chasing Horse.
Where are you from?
The Lakota country in South Dakota.
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yes.
Are you having snow there?
I'm at present moment I am in Las Vegas, Nevada.
You have no snow there.
No snow here.
Okay.
Indeed. What is your question?
We have a story of our original when we came out of the earth, and our story pertains to a cave called Wind Cave in the Black Hills. is there any kind of relation to my people, to your people in the inner earth? And the reason why I'm asking is because I'm very familiar with rocks, stones, and I have a lot of perfectly round spherical stones that come lightning strike the ground, usually about 50 feet around that area. I usually find a round stone, and I have a lot of them. And I do quite a lot of healing myself. I help people with empowering them to believe in themselves, to allow love and light in their mind. And so I was just wondering, is there a doorway, or is there like a place where we are connected?
And the cave you are speaking of, Wind Cave
in South Dakota in the Black Hills.
Ah, yes. There is what is called an opening that goes to a subterranean shuttle station, as you term it, in the very deepest part of the cave.
That's what you
Hmm?
Yes.
And that would enable you to go to an inner earth city. And from there you can get connections into Hollow Earth.
I see. Well, thank you for answering that. It was something that's been in my mind for quite some time.
Indeed. Do you have a healing question?
Yes, I have stones that I pray with, and I use them. I have one stone in particular that I found when I was only 4 years old, and
Indeed.
from time to time, when I feel lost or I feel sad or sick, and I have that stone. And is there anything that you can encourage me or guide me to be able to recharge that stone?
Understand, beloved Master,
a
stone needs no recharging. It already is. It has its own consciousness. I understand. Okay. Stones have a consciousness. Everyone listening, stones are also a civilization of themselves. And understand, at times I tell people to do what is termed as to go out to a river or a stream and find themselves a rock. And that rock becomes what is called their gratitude rock.
Mm-hmm.
And they take that rock, and they take that rock, and they put all their fears, all of their worries, all of their problems seem to be insurmountable, yeah. And then they do that, they give it to the rock, and it is no longer in their space. The problems are gone. All of the issues are gone, and they can start anew. That is how a gratitude rock works.
Okay.
And that one you have is your gratitude rock that you found when you were a child.
I see. I understand.
That is specifically for you. Yes. And that is specifically for you. That is your personal gratitude rock. And you will do what is done as to give to the rock all of your fears, all of your negativity, all of your what is called bad experiences, as you term them. And the rock will absorb it and send it out into the universe.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and
thank you.
Star 6 again, and we'll go on to the next person.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. All right. They've changed this board here, unbeknownst to me. I have someone from Toronto, Canada. So if you will, tell us who you are and what your question is with Zorra.
Yes, hi, Zorra. Am I on? It's O'Neill from
Indeed.
Toronto.
And your name?
Yes. It's O'Neill.
O'Neill?
Yes, sir. How are you doing, Zorra? Glad to speak to you.
I am wonderful. How be you?
Well, I'm doing great. Guess that's the attitude you should have anyway. I'm doing great, thank you.
Indeed.
My question is my healing question. I keep getting a bump. The doctor said it's a black bile gland, and keep coming up on my eyelid. And I have it removed before, and it keeps reoccurring. I'm not sure what's happening, or if you can give me a healing for it.
And what is it?
It's a bump keep coming up on my right eyelid, and the doctor said it's a black bile gland.
The doctor said it's what kind of a gland?
A blocked bile gland.
Oh, okay. So it's benign.
Yeah, it's like a cyst or something there. It keeps coming up there.
Yeah, it just keeps going there, Zorra.
Yeah.
What you need to do is to rub your hands together.
Okay.
Put them over each side of the eye.
Okay.
What's called on one side of your face and the other side. Where the palm of your hand is going would be even with your eye itself.
Okay.
And the same with the other side.
Okay.
And you're going to feel a heat begin to form behind both eyes. Do you feel that heat?
Yes, I felt it, yes.
Indeed. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I get to 1, I'm going to say receive. You're going to count from 5 to 1, and you're going to say, I receive.
Okay.
Then you're going to say, from the God of my being,
okay,
this growth on my eye is gone.
Okay.
And I know it.
Okay.
Now also understand, beloved Master, when you do this,
okay,
and then you take your hand away after a minute or two,
okay,
it will either be gone,
okay,
or it will be smaller.
Okay.
And if it is smaller, then just repeat the process yourself. Because understand, you are a God, and a God is a healer, as you are, as everyone is. Everyone, from the smallest child to the eldest of elder, are gods and goddesses.
Yes.
And that is a fact. It is not a hearsay. It is not I think it is, or it is not I believe it is. It is I know it is.
Yes. I actually...
and then when you also have what is termed as a little culprit that is called the law of attraction.
Okay.
And this culprit can either give you a blessing, or it can take a blessing away, or healing. Okay. So when you receive the healing, as you are now, you, regardless if you see something there, you simply say, it is gone, and I know it.
Okay.
And I know it.
Okay.
Indeed.
You should do that regularly.
And you should do this regularly, 3 times per day, or more, if you deem it necessary.
Okay.
And this goes for anyone else out there who has the same issue. Understand,
Okay.
When I say that you're gods and you're goddesses, and this is also spoke of in your Bible. I'm speaking of people who are Christians that are listening to this call. Take out your Bible, go into Genesis, and at the beginning of the book, and read the scripture that says, God said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness, and with our powers and abilities. Be sure and add that to it, because it is there in the Dead Sea Scrolls, but it was never put in the modern Bibles, because it took away the reality that you're gods and we're goddesses. And in the New Testament, in Matthew, where Jesus Sananda is talking to the disciples, they asked him, how is it you heal and we cannot? He says, marvel not what I do, for greater shall you do if you only believe that you can. Again, that part of the scripture was left out of your Bible. So when you read the Bible in Matthew, talking about the healing, read it as I have just stated. Marvel not what I do, for greater shall you do if you only believe that you can do it. That is how Jesus healed when he walked the earth. When he laid hands upon people, he reminded them of who and what they are, and they were straightway healed.
Thank you, Zorra.
Indeed.
All right, are you all set? Is your healing complete?
Oh, Zorra did not go through the process, did he?
You did not go through the process with him?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Receive.
From the God of my being.
From the Lord
God of my being.
The issue with my eye is completely healed,
the issue
and
with
I
my
know
eye
it.
is completely healed, and I know it.
Indeed.
My eye is completely healed, and I know it.
Now leave your hands there for 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, 1 minute.
Okay. So, one more question, if you don't mind.
Oh, not yet. After the healing.
After the healing takes place.
Okay.
Keep your hands there.
Yeah.
By your eyes. For 1 minute.
Getting real hot.
You have 45 seconds left.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive the God of my body. This pain is be gone, and I know it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive from the Lord God of my being. The affliction of my eye is now healed, and I know it.
It is done. It is done.
It is done.
Now look in the mirror. Now look in your mirror and see if it is diminished in size.
Or how it feels.
Or how it feels.
How does it feel?
It feels great, actually. I'm sweating this. My hands get so hot.
Indeed.
Yes, actually, I used to practice the healing techniques that you taught us a while back, because I was always on the call and the Oliver call. So I've been using it, and it's been getting stronger and stronger.
Indeed.
So I'm grateful for that.
Wonderful.
Okay, so I have a question, Zora. It's regarding a portal or an opening in Jamaica, in the east end of Jamaica. I'm wondering if there's one there, the island of Jamaica.
Well, I would tell you, in Jamaica, you have mountains?
Yes, we do.
All right. Next time you are in Jamaica, be sure and take a compass with you.
Okay.
And walk around the base of the mountains. Or even possibly up a little ways, climbing the cliffs.
Okay.
And when you come upon a rock face, take your compass out in front of the rock face and see if it spins.
Okay.
If it spins, put your hand upon the rock. Your hand will pass through.
Oh, okay.
Because all entrances have a holographic rock face.
Okay.
That they are going to be covered with.
Okay. Can it be like the head of a river?
They are.
I dreamt like I was.
And there is entrances in Jamaica.
And those entrances are open.
And the doorways are open. But they are still covered by a holographic image of a sheer rock face. So it will appear as a solid rock face.
Okay.
But if you were to, what is termed, go to one and have a compass with you, and if it spins, like someone is at the magnetic north, then you are at the entrance of an opening.
Oh.
A door that would take you down to a Garten shuttle station.
Oh.
And it would be most likely would be what is called a stairwell. It's a spiral stairwell. That will go down to the bottom of the stairwell, and then there would be a door with a symbol upon it. You would put your hand upon the symbol, and the door would open.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then you would come face to face with a guide. That would be what is called your final, what is called entrance, if you will.
Okay.
But he would also, in a sense, scan you.
Okay.
To make sure that you are worthy to come in.
Yes. Yes. And I think
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Zora.
All right, press, please.
Thank you, Zora. I appreciate it. God bless, and I'm grateful for this healing. Thank you.
Press *6 now. It's already an hour is done, and so we need to move forward. Again, this is a healing call, and the next person is, I think there's a Juan Chensu. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Zora is right here for you. Tell us where you're from and your question.
And what is your need?
Right.
My name is Dalton. I'm from South Florida, and I have an enlarged prostate.
All right. You have an enlarged prostate.
Yes.
All right. What I would like for you to do, beloved Master, I want you to rub your hands together. And I want you to place your hands, one in front, one in behind you, if it is possible.
Okay.
Over your prostate area.
Yeah.
And I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to 1, I'm going to say receive.
This is for everyone.
This goes for everyone
All males.
all males who have a prostate issue that has either enlarged or has issues with it. This goes for you as well. Now, when I count from 5 to 1, I get to 1, I will say receive. You will count from 5 to 1, and then you will say I receive. Do you know the purpose of counting down to 1?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I've listened.
For those who do not know, I will explain. When you are counting down 5 to 1, you are giving notice to the God or goddess of your being that you recognize their presence and you are asking for healing. So, let us commence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Receive.
I receive.
5, 4, 3, 1. I receive.
From the God of my being.
From the God of my being.
My prostate is back to normal size and I know it.
My prostate is back to normal size and I know it.
Now keep your hands there for a minute. You are now beginning to feel heat between your hands. Do you feel the heat?
Not too much.
But you do feel some heat.
Yes.
Indeed. It is difficult to have your hands one over your prostate and one behind you,
yes.
The palm against it. So turn your hand over to where the back of your hand is touching the back or the front, whichever you have, however you have placed your hands. And you will feel the heat.
Okay.
You have 30 seconds to go.
Okay.
Do you have any other health issues that you wish to address?
I have a shoulder, my rotator cuff. There is a lot of pain there.
In which shoulder?
My right shoulder.
All right. Take your hands away. I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and I'm going to touch your shoulder, back and front. You're going to feel a little pressure on the front and back of your shoulder. That will be me touching your shoulder.
Okay.
And we are going to heal that discomfort presently.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive.
From the God of my being.
From the God of my being.
My rotator cuff is back to normal. There is no pain.
I
feel only heat.
There is no pain.
I feel only heat.
I feel only heat.
Do you feel the heat?
Yes.
Good. In a moment, I'm going to tell you to do something that is out of the ordinary, so to speak.
Okay.
When I say so, and do not hesitate, when I say so, go and raise your arm above your head. But not yet. All right, now raise your arm up, straight up. Is it up?
It's up.
Now bring it down.
It's down.
Back up.
Back up.
And down.
And down.
and no pain.
And no pain.
Good job, both of you.
Indeed. That is how it works.
Yes, thank you, Zorra.
Indeed.
Okay, Dalton, are you all set now?
I'm all set. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. All right, Sarah. If you will, just press *6, and we will go on to our next individual. And that would be Shelpa. Are you on the line?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Shilpa's husband, Shat.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hi, Zorra.
And what is your healing desire?
I have arthritis in my left index finger and my left knee.
Left finger and left knee.
Indeed. All right, what I would like for you to do you have someone there with you?
No, Zorra, she just left. Yeah.
No, she could do it.
All right, I will. I will do the index finger, and you will do the knee.
You got it?
Yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and you're going to also count from 5 to 1. You're going to say "I receive." First, you're going to rub your hands together, and you're going to place both hands on either side of your knee. And then I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I'm going to say receive. When I say that, you are going to feel heat on the outsides of your hands. That will be my hands touching yours. And then the energy is going to go through my hands, through your hands, and through your knee. You understand?
Yes, Zorra.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
Receive. Thank you, God, for my being.
And from the God of my being,
the God of my being,
my index finger is back to normal, and there is no pain.
And he is back to normal, and I feel no pain.
Normal and no pain.
So be it.
Indeed. And I know it.
And I know it.
And I know it.
Now leave your hands there for a minute.
When it goes to me, it'll be a minute. It'll be a minute.
Will you tell me?
I am.
Indeed.
How's it going?
How is your index finger feeling now?
Is it warm? You have 30 seconds left.
It's gone, Zorra.
The pain is gone from your index finger?
Yeah.
5,
Indeed.
4, 3, 2, 1. Receive. I thank God for some more pain.
Someone else is talking.
Let me accept this. For healing my knee, and there be no pain.
Okay, ask him how his knee is feeling.
All right, now how does your knee feel?
Warm?
Is it still warm?
No.
A little bit of pressure, Zorra.
I receive.
Okay, tell him to work.
Okay, rub your hands together again and place one over each side of your knee. And then you count from 5 to 1 and you say, I receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive.
From the God of my being.
From the God of my being.
The pain is gone.
The pain is gone.
The is gone from my knee.
The pain is gone from my knee, and I know it.
And leave your hand there for a minute.
Heat.
You feel the heat going through your knee right now? Good. Now, lift up your leg and straighten your leg out and bring it back down. Keep your hands where they are. So straighten your leg and bring it down. And the pain is gone.
Yeah, it's gone. So.
Indeed.
You need to do that also every day.
Do that every day to reinforce your healing.
Yeah, Zorra. My wife would like to talk to you, Zorra.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah.
Hi, Zorra.
Chopa.
Hi. Yeah, Shilpa.
And how are you, beloved master?
I'm good, Zorra.
All right, now what healing do you need?
I went to the doctor yesterday, and she checked my blood pressure, and she told me it's highly elevated, and I don't know, she's suspecting that I might be on a borderline of having a high blood pressure. So can you heal it for me?
Besides healing, she could use soul.
Besides healing, I would also suggest that you get on soul.
Get on soul.
On
okay.
soul. SOUL.
Okay.
It is through Rain International. It is a tool, a healing tool that is, I will tell you for a surety, it will heal your high blood pressure.
Okay.
Completely.
Well, Shilpa, this is for the rest of you as well. Some of you already know this. So the product Soul by Rain International actually is an all-seed product. This particular product does a multiple number of things. So in regards to the cardiovascular system, what it does, it helps to remove the plaque in your arterial walls. That is what is causing blockage, and that also that decreases the circulation of your system, and so therefore causing blood pressure to rise. And now we're not talking about cholesterol levels or triglyceride levels, but we're also talking about the walls of your arteries. So we would definitely suggest that you at least try it. So
sure.
On the website, you could just go to Rain International, click on that, and you could go ahead and try it. At least try it.
Okay.
For those of you, just try it at least for 60 to 90 days, because it will be more than just helping your heart. It will help your entire body. Okay. So go ahead, Zorra. What's the healing for her?
Now.
For the heart.
Indeed.
Because it starts with the heart.
Indeed. I am going to count from 5 to 1. I'm going to say receive.
Okay.
Your husband is going to do what his companion is going to rub his hands together. He's going to place them over your front and back of your heart.
Okay.
And he is going to say receive. You are going to count from 5 to 1, and you are going to say I receive.
Okay.
Then we're going to heal your heart.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive. Now your husband.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
Receive.
Now you count from 5 to 1 and you say receive.
He just did.
5.
No, she did. No,
5.
she did hers right. I want him to count from 5 to 1 and say receive.
The husband.
Indeed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
Indeed. Now, keep your hands there where they are in position, over her heart, and one behind her.
In the back.
In the back for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And just breathe normally. You're going to feel more energized in your heart right now. You're beginning to feel more breath more
Warmth.
more warmth on your heart.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the warmth?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Zorra.
Very good. You're feeling the warmth, and his hands are getting hot.
Yes.
And of course, he's sweating a little bit.
Yeah. Went to bed at 8 o'clock.
He's doing a good job. He's doing a good job.
Indeed.
Okay.
Well,
You have another minute.
no,
You have 1 minute to go.
cold out.
And so just go ahead and let them know that this is something that could be reinforced as well.
Yes, you can reinforce this healing even after the call.
For each other.
For each other.
Okay.
And because you are gods and you are goddesses. And you can heal each other. That is a fact.
Okay.
You know, while we're waiting, everyone, there is a book that I read years ago. It's by Bruce Lipton, Lipton. And he spoke about how you, again, this is all confirmation regarding what Zorra has been telling us for the past 6 years or so, and that is that we are in control of healing our body. Mind, body, spirit. We are in charge. We are the God. So if you read that book, it'll be quite revealing for you, and it will be very helpful for you to really understand how it is that you can heal yourself. Okay, so let me see. How far are we already, Zorra? I think it's the other minute is up. The 2 minutes are up already.
Okay.
So how do you feel now, beloved masters?
Yeah, I feel normal, Zorra. Yeah, I feel
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
and
you.
Also from Rain International, you have another product known as Core. Core is what is called a detoxifier. It detoxifies your liver and your kidneys.
Particularly.
Okay.
Particularly. But it also works in other organs as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Zorra. It's an all-green product. So for those of you that are not taking enough greens, you could take your greens by taking Core.
And give them your website.
Oh, yes. So the website. Our website is, for those of you who haven't visited yet, it's www.Zorra, Zorraof, Hollow Earth.com.
Now give them your Zorra.
Oh, and then the other one directly for Rain International, that website is myrainlife, MYRAINLIFE, myrainlife.com/Zoraya. Z as in zebra, ARAYA, Zoraya. Okay? All right. So if you will, go ahead and press *6, and we'll go on to our next individual. And this would be Joyce. Joyce, are you there with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Joyce. Zorra is here, so you have a question? No, do you have a healing question or a healing that you would like?
Okay. This is totally new to me. Compared to the rest of your listeners, I'm relatively new. I've only been with you for about 2 years, so I feel like I'm way behind in everything.
No, you're not.
I have a lot of catching up to do. Okay, mostly right this minute, I'm kind of interested in the healing situation. First of all, I'll start off by saying I'll be 92 my next birthday, okay? That's number one. I have spent very little time around doctors and medication and that kind of thing, and fortunately had good luck as far as overall health goes. And I've only retired about 4 or 5 years ago, and I have a few problems, and I'm losing patience with doctors that say, Well, you've got to remember something. You're not getting any younger, because that's not the way I live,
actually,
and that's not.
You are getting younger.
And that's not the way I think. So what I want to know is, how can I get rid of my present problems that seem to have suddenly acquired? Okay, I have pain, aches from my left shoulder across the back of my neck to the right shoulder. That's one thing and it's not continually. I have both my hips sort of ache sometimes. That's not it's not a steady thing. And I sometimes have numbness in my ankles to my feet, and that's not permanent. It sort of comes and goes. And then several years ago, they discovered I had a hole in my right macula. It doesn't affect my eyesight any. In fact, nobody ever found it, and I never even knew I had it. It doesn't affect my vision. So that I have. Then
No, you do not have it.
Then a couple of months ago, suddenly they say I have a little hole in my heart. Okay. The only thing I've noticed there is I get a little out of breath sometimes going up 14 steps or 15 steps. But that comes and goes. Then they said I had high blood pressure. Well, the high blood pressure when I took it didn't seem to be the same as when they took it, because I bought a little apparatus to check it out. And then the next doctor I went to said, no, I don't have high blood pressure. So I'm totally confused with all this medical knowledge that I'm not getting, and with the little bit I am getting. So
Indeed.
Do you think you unravel me?
I can indeed. Understand, beloved Master, doctors are only taught what they are taught.
Well, I don't take aspirin. I don't have one in my cabinet. I don't take pills. I'm not a pain taker. I'm totally lost out here because I can't seem to find anybody that will listen to me so much as they'll give me advice, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Indeed.
Let's do a healing.
Well, let us do a healing.
Please do something for me.
Indeed.
I would appreciate it so much. I'm convinced.
I'm going to use quasar for what is called a proxy, and we are going to work on your shoulders and your back, upper back.
Yeah, from shoulder to shoulder.
All right.
So ask her if she has someone with her.
Do you have someone there with you?
No. Oh, unless they have 4 legs, that I have. I have a couple of children with 4 legs. That's all I can tell you.
It would be difficult to have them do what we want them to do.
But
anyway,
you can put both of her hands
indeed.
on each side of her shoulders. Cross her hands.
You crisscross your hands and touch both shoulders after you have rubbed your hands together.
Okay. Cross my heart with my hands, you mean? One hand to each shoulder?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes, okay, I got it.
Now, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I get to 1, I'm going to say receive. You're going to feel a slight pressure on the sides of your shoulders. That will be my hands touching my beloved quasar, but it is also touching you at the same time. So we are going to heal you now, your shoulders.
Okay, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
I receive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive.
5, 4, 1. I receive. 5,
From the
4,
goddess of my being.
I receive.
From the goddess of my being.
The goddess of my being.
I am completely healed of this pain in my shoulders and upper back.
And upper back.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
That's okay. Go ahead, Zorra.
I'm getting an echo for some reason.
No, you're getting another communicator that is also healing themselves.
It's okay.
Anyway, where was I? Let us count again. I will count from 5 to 1, and I will say receive. You will count from 5 to 1. You will say I receive. Then you will say, from the goddess of my being, I am completely healed of the pain in my both shoulders and upper back. And I know it.
Okay. 5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I received.
Okay. Now,
I am completely,
you want to say from the goddess of my being.
Of my being, I have received, and I'm completely healed in both shoulders.
And upper back.
And upper back.
And I know it.
And I know it.
Now keep your hands there for a minute.
It's getting very warm.
Of course it is. My hands are upon you, both of your shoulders still.
Yes.
Indeed. You are timing. So you want to stand.
Even my heart feels like it's beating a little faster.
It is also being healed at the same instant. I'm giving you a new heart. That is why you feel that.
Oh, my goodness.
Indeed.
Okay,
you have the heart of a 20-year-old now.
I've always felt that we have more power than we are even aware of, but nobody ever
That is so.
Okay, she can put her hands down.
You may put your hands down now.
Okay.
And you can rotate your shoulders, and you're going to feel no pain whatsoever.
No, right now they feel fine.
And they will remain fine.
Will that help me to stand up a little straighter?
Do it and see.
Yes, it's easier to put them back.
Indeed, it is.
Much easier.
You have to repeat this process whenever you wish to do so.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times per day. Now we are going to work on your hips.
Yeah, the hip and lower back from one side to the other, right?
Again?
I say on my hips, like the lower back from one side to the other.
Oh, it's the lower back?
It's the lower back first. Okay.
Put your hands together.
Well, it's a little
Rub
lower.
your hands together and place one in front of you and one behind you, if you can. And if not, take the back of one of your hands and put it on your lower back.
Okay, I got it.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I received the pain in my
back. From the goddess of my being.
By the goddess of my being, the pain in my
lower
back.
back pain is gone, and I know it.
Pain is gone.
And I know it.
And I know it.
Keep your hands there for a minute. You need to.
Does that cover the whole area there?
It covers the back and front of your lower back.
Right.
And then we're also going to go over to the hips.
So you have 30 seconds left.
You have 30 seconds left for your hips, for your lower back.
Absolutely.
And then we will do your both hips at the same time.
Thank you.
Are you feeling more heat?
It's starting to.
Yes. And you feel it spreading outward to both hips?
It's spreading more one way than the other.
Yes.
The minute is up.
All right, now let us do your hips. Same process. Rub your hands together and place one over each of your hips
Okay, one on each hip?
Yes. One on each hip, yes.
Okay.
Directly opposite the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, received. For the goddess
of my being.
The goddess of my being.
My hips are back to normal and there's no pain.
My hips are back to normal and I'm feeling no pain.
And I know it.
And I know it.
Very good. Keep your hands there for a minute. You feel the heat now beginning to go from hip to hip?
Yes, it's moving a little the other way now.
Indeed.
It seems like it's on either side. The little part in the center isn't getting any heat.
Oh, it is getting heat, I can assure you.
I was just saying, I have heat on both sides, but it feels like there's missing in the middle.
Well, that is because you did the lower back already.
Oh, this will be such a blessing.
All right, you are done. Now I want you to bend over.
Okay.
If you can, touch your toes.
Oh, that I can do.
And twist your body as well. And there is no pain.
As a matter of fact, no, I can reach the floor and there isn't there's not a pull on my back like there was before.
That's right, it is healed.
Fantastic.
Now, twist your body from side to side.
Much better, much better.
Okay, now.
Absolutely.
Her feet and ankles, so she can use one hand on both sides.
Now what I want you to do is to sit down and rub your hands together and place one over the outside of both ankles.
Okay. All right.
We'll take care of the ankles and the feet.
And this is going to take care of both ankles and feet. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I get to 1, I'm going to say receive. You're going to count from 5 to 1, and you're going to say I receive. Then you're going to say, from the goddess of my being, my ankles are back to normal. They are healed all the way down to my toes. And I know it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I received. By the
goddess of my being.
The goddess of my being. My
ankles and feet are healed, and I know it.
My ankles are healed, and I know it.
All right, leave your hands there for a moment.
For 1 minute. You should feel warmth also on the feet.
You should be feeling warmth on your ankles all the way down to your toes.
You're starting to.
I know that. 30 seconds left.
It's taking a little time, but it's gradually going. Yes.
Of course.
Fantastic.
Indeed.
I was
Isn't
beginning
wonderful?
I just could put a zipper in the front, and step out of it. It would probably have saved everything. Just step out of one costume to another.
Very good, Joyce.
You are done.
Oh, you are absolutely priceless. You know that, don't you?
I have been told this.
Believe me, you are. You are. I couldn't be happier. So help me, because I'm so busy living in today and tomorrow. I never think about yesterday, and I don't have the patience to put up with an ache and pain because I want to do so much.
Whenever you have what is called a tinge of pain, you just rebuke it and you say, I am a goddess and you have no place in my body, leave.
And then use your healing power.
And use your healing power that you now know how to do and heal yourself.
Incidentally, you were mentioning a couple of products a few minutes ago. What was it? Because I know I used to take Soul for a while there. Was that the other product?
There is Soul and there's also Core.
Okay, no, in other words, Soul was the other product, right? Because I couldn't make out the name. It wasn't coming over the phone very clearly. Was that the other product that you were telling the woman about? I just want to make sure I had the right one, that's all.
It was called Core.
Yeah, that's the one I haven't tried yet.
Okay, try it.
Indeed, go ahead and try that one.
Okay, but what was the other one?
Very beneficial. Soul, S-O-U.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure, because I did start to try it, and then I didn't continue, and that's what makes me think that I should have.
Yes, you should have.
Yeah, that's what makes me think.
You need to try it for at least 3 months to give it a good hold on you.
Because it's after I quit, when I say quit, in other words, I was doing that before I ever had trouble with the aches and pains. And I'm just thinking maybe that's where I made my mistake, too.
Indeed it was.
Well, live and learn.
Yeah, we have to get on now.
Please, press star 6.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Okay, this has nothing to do with health. I want you to interpret this for me, okay?
What's that?
A couple of years ago, I was sitting in a doctor's office, and I was had to wait for him. He was running a little late. So I thought I would decide to make a list of all the animals I had during my lifetime, because I'm very fussy about what I call them. I got up to about 29, and suddenly some funny thing popped out. I'm looking at the spreadsheet, and I would say 3/4 of the little animals all either developed the defect the first year or were born with one. Some, most all of them were either animals I picked up or animals I got from a shelter, and I think only 2 of them out of the whole group did I ever purchase.
You're saying that all but 2 had some sort of a defect?
Yes. In other words, I had, for example, one little animal had a recessed testicle. They couldn't operate because they said that, it would shorten his life. Well, he lived to 15. Right now I have a little boy who has a gastric problem that developed after the first year. The little girl passed away a couple of months ago. He was born with no hearing at all, just never developed. I mean, I'm just giving you a few examples.
And so your question to Zorra is what, Joyce?
My question is there anything that you derive from that? I just thought it was very strange.
That she would have received 29.
I mean, this is in a lifetime, when I say lifetime, I mean when I was old enough to remember all of them. But out of all those animals, that all should have that kind of a problem. You know what I mean? In other words, I don't have any I can't remember any dying really just of old age, so to speak. They either developed something very early or they were missing it to start with. Like I said, the little girl her hearing never developed. The one little animal had a recessed testicle, but they wouldn't operate, so he lasted with that. And I'm just trying to think of some of the others. Two of the I got a brother and sister. They each had a rare heart disease that couldn't be cured. That developed, and that cut their life short. I mean, they all had something very strange in their makeup.
And she had.
Now, I'm trying to remember an animal that lived for 15 years that never had any problems, and it just didn't seem to be that way. Another little one I picked up, somebody ran over him, and his leg was fractured. Fortunately, they couldn't straighten it, but he finally was able to walk after a year or two. It just struck me as being rare, that are very strange. That's why I'm asking.
The only significance is that they were brought into your life to bring you joy.
Well, I just thought it just seemed that there was relationships, and as a matter of fact, the little one I just lost, somebody else called me up the same day and said they had to get rid of a cat they got because it won't get along with their dog. I mean, it's, one's gone and all of a sudden the other one shows up the same day. I mean, it's just been that way most of my life, and I'm kind of curious.
That is for you.
Okay, I never really realized or paid attention to any of that until I saw it on a piece of paper.
Indeed.
And I thought, was wondering what the attraction was, because it just seemed like, as a matter of fact, I just came from getting some kitty food today, and there's a little sign on a cat over there. They're looking for somebody to take it that has born with some kind of a ailment, and it's going to have it the rest of its life. And I said, gee, if I didn't have two now, I would take that one. I mean, it's just been, one little thing like after another.
I think, Joyce.
Yes.
Joyce, we have to get going. We have.
I'm sorry, honey.
To talk to, but I think George already answered that question for you, and that they're coming into your life so that both of you, both Pat and yourself, can have some joy in your lives.
Well, I thank you very much. And unfortunately, when I start talking about animals, you can't shut me up, so I better go.
Exactly. So there's lots of love there. Thank you so much.
Okay, and thank you so much. I love you all.
Okay, we love you too. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, then the next person we have, oh my. Do we have someone there yes, who's there? I'm looking for a person by the name LaFontaine. Or Haig, Melinda?
Oh, that's me.
There?
Yeah.
Okay, is this Melinda?
That's actually my sister. I'm Melissa.
Oh, Melissa. Okay, Melissa, Zora's here for you, dear.
Hi, dear brother. I'm in Missoula, Montana, and wondering a couple things. Back in 2004,
what was your first name again? Melissa?
Yeah.
And
I'm in Missoula, Montana.
Okay.
And but I was living in Houston in 2004, and my daughter and I were coming back from the zoo, and up in the sky, made of clouds, were two symbols, and the first was an A, and the second was a U. They both of the letters were perfect. They had curved edges, like scroll work, kind of. And I was wondering if you know what that means, or who sent it, or any information.
Okay, you hold on a second.
You're speaking of skywriting?
I don't know. They were just there, right in front of me, and then they were gone.
Were they formed like by clouds or by a plane, you think?
Oh, it was clouds, but it was just perfect. It wasn't fuzzy. It was like it was just meant for me, but I don't really know what it meant or who sent it.
Did you get the initials, Zora?
AU.
Oh, AU. Okay.
I would say it was done when it was timed as someone trying to get your attention.
Yeah, I believe that. I just don't know who or what it means. Or...
Oh, go ahead, explain that, Zora.
You know when someone says, "Hey, you," I think that's what it was.
Oh, do you have an idea who?
But where is that coming from, though, Zora?
Probably from a ship.
Yeah. Would it be like my star family or something?
Of course.
And do you know where her star family? Her star family is what, Zorra?
Arcturian.
Oh, there you go.
Arcturian. Oh, cool. I did have a healing thing for my daughter.
All right. Is she there?
No, she's not here. But she's 16, and I've had a lot of unusual experiences my whole life as well. But I feel that from her descriptions of bad dreams and things, and hearing like a motor or an engine running over the roof when she's asleep, whether she's at my house or her dad's house. And I believe that she's in some sort of my lab type of thing or something, but it's very upsetting, and I don't know what to do about it. And I was wondering if you had any advice.
A sound?
Well, she can't see anything, but it's like an engine or a motor type of sound up above the roof, like every night. And she doesn't tell me about a lot of it, but I was just wondering if you have any feelings on that, or how I can protect her, or what exactly is going on.
Well, she's in no danger.
Okay.
In fact, it might be what is termed as her protector as well.
Well, from her dreams and stuff, they don't sound very good, like kind of sexual, kind of like there's old guys poking at her and making fun of her, and in a sexual kind of way.
In her dreams?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She even came and slept with me the other night because she was so scared, and she hasn't done that for a long time. She tries not to say anything about it because I think she thinks if she doesn't talk about it, then it won't really be true or whatever, but I'm not really sure. But if you could send some healing to her, I'd appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Zorra.
Do you have a picture of her?
Yeah.
Go ahead and get the picture.
Okay. I have it.
I want you to rub your hands together and place the picture in between your hands. Then I want you, the goddess that you are, to count from 5 to 1 and say receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
State her name.
Emily.
You now have protection from the goddess of your being.
You now have protection from the goddess of your being.
And I know it.
And I know it.
Keep your hands on both sides of the photograph for a minute. And then I want you to give her a call.
Okay.
And tell her the same thing I just told you.
Okay.
Have her count from 5 to 1. And have her say, I receive. and have us say from the goddess of my being, I am fully protected from my galactic family, with my galactic family, and nothing can harm me.
Well, she won't really accept that. She doesn't agree with that kind of thing, but I'll send it to her anyway.
Yeah.
You can go, but you can go ahead and send the energy to her anyway.
Yes, it's very warm. Thank you, dear brother. And I just wanted to say, if any of the Inner Earth people want to come to Missoula, they're more than welcome. And I see lights out at the mountains all the time. And I was going to try the compass thing to see where I could find an opening and go down there and say hi to everybody.
By all means, do so.
Are there any openings near Missoula, Montana?
Montana has many openings.
Yes. I see the lights all the time. I believe that's them, like every night in the summertime. I haven't been out there lately. It's been pretty cold, but there's always blinking stars in the sky of kind of a red and either a blue or a green. And they stay there all night, every night. And there's 2 or 3 of them. Yep.
Okay.
Do you have
Thank you, dear brother.
Do you have a lake near you?
No.
No?
No. No lakes. Well, small lakes, nothing very
like
big.
A small pond?
It's maybe 15 miles away, not anything nearby. Well, there's a kind of a creek, I guess, or something around, but there's lots of mountains around here. I love it. Thank you, dear brother, and send my greetings to everybody down in Inner Earth. They can always come up here and visit, and I'd love to go down there. Thank you.
Yes, hello. Sorry about that, folks. That was my my finger. My finger just had slipped. So we are back. Okay, so the next person is starts with 864 ending in 5284. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay, so you're 5284. Could you give us your name and where you're calling from? As Zora is here.
Yes, my name is Teresa, and I'm calling from Blacksburg, South Carolina.
Okay.
Indeed.
South Carolina.
And how are you, beloved master?
I'm doing better now that I'm speaking with you. I have a bit of a problem that I'm not sure how to deal with. The last 2 to 4 weeks, I've had severe pain in both the inner and outer thigh of my left leg, and it's going down into the lower leg and feet, and nothing I'm doing is even touching the pain.
Describe that once more.
Okay, I'm having severe pain from the interior and exterior of the hip running down both sides of the left leg all the way down to the ankle. The pain just seems to increase. I've taken aspirin. I've done exercise, and nothing seems to touch.
Okay, we'll start with the lower back and then down that leg. What do you think? Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
My first thought would be blood clot.
Well, that could be. Has she ever had a history?
Have you ever had the history of a blood clot?
No, sir, not that I know of, no.
Okay, you haven't been to the emergency room at all to get this assessed?
No, ma'am.
I would suggest going.
Okay.
And just to get it checked out, just to make sure. I would not want to. My beloved child, Zorra, had a similar issue just recently. And it turned out it was a blood clot.
Okay.
So I would suggest go and get it checked.
I will.
How long have you had that pain?
About a week, 2 weeks.
A couple of weeks already.
It's been about 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it's gotten worse, right?
It seems to, yes.
Yeah, you need to get that checked.
Indeed.
Okay.
We can go ahead and do a healing upon it, but I am concerned with what you described, because that was very similar to my beloved child Soraya's issue, due to
a blood clot.
Yeah, a blood clot, and so you do not.
And you've never had this before?
No, ma'am. My sister Sephora say it gets worse when I start worrying as well.
Oh, okay. Well, it's this is Zorra. Zorra usually never says go to the hospital for anyone.
No,
right.
I am impressed to do so. So I would say go to have someone take you to the ER and have them check you out, ultrasound, for a blood clot.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to tell them that. All you have to do is go there. They'll go ahead and examine you, and then they will do what needs to be done.
Yes.
Okay?
So okay.
And afterwards, after you have done this, and you find out that it is not a blood clot,
then call.
You guys. And we have Sephora call, and we will administer healing to you then.
All right. I will do that. Thank you, Zorra.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right. We need to send her 5.
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and send you a healing pulse
for the whole
to ease the pain, but I want you to go and get checked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive.
From the goddess of my being.
From the goddess of my being.
The pain is easing, but I will go and get checked.
The pain is easing, but I will go and get it checked.
So be it.
So be it. Thank you, Zorra.
Okay.
Indeed.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and press *6 and get yourself going. And the next person we have is someone that ends in 2810. 2810, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can, loud and clear. Oh. And tell us again your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chris. I'm calling from Las Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Awesome.
Hi, how are you doing, Zorra?
I am doing wonderful. How be you, beloved master?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. So, okay. Well, I want to ask for healing. It's for my left foot. For the past year, because of the job I work, I'm on my feet a lot, and I noticed that in my left foot in particular, especially when I try to go work out, if I go running on it, even after a few meters, I have to stop because my foot becomes incredibly tense, and the side of it starts to hurt a little bit. So I can't. I can walk on it, but I can only do so much on it without applying too much pressure to my foot.
Is it swollen or what?
Is it hurting now?
It's okay right now, but there's like parts of my ankle. If I apply some pressure to it, it starts to hurt a little bit.
All right, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I'm going to say receive. You're going to rub your hands together, and you're going to count from 5 to 1. You're going to say, I receive. Then you're going to place both hands over just above your ankle, on each side of the foot, each side of the ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
From the God of my being.
From the God of my being.
This ankle and my foot is being healed as we speak.
This ankle and this foot are being healed as we speak.
Now very slowly, begin to lower your hands on both sides of your ankle, down toward your foot. When you get to your foot, the heel and the arch area, pause, and then proceed to the toes. Do you feel the heat?
Yes, I do.
All right, begin slowly taking your hands down, moving them toward your feet, your foot, I should say. And as you do, you'll feel as if you're pulling this pain right down through the ankle, down into the foot, and out through the toes. Do you feel the pulling sensation?
Yes, I do.
All right, continue down until you get to your toes, and then just take it out. How do they feel now?
Feels great. Thank you very much.
Go ahead and stand. Jump up and down. How does it feel?
It feels very good.
It is done.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you, Chris. Go ahead and press star 6. And we'll go on to the next person. This next person is anonymous, and I don't have a number.
I think that's me.
And who is this?
It's Jeannie from California, from Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. What does your number end in? What 4 numbers?
0063.
0063. And how long ago did you call? Quite some time ago?
I called when it started. I called in before it started.
Oh, okay. Then that's. Oh, yeah. No. This is you. I've got you because it's moving now. Okay. What was your first name again?
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Okay, Jeannie. Zora's right here for you.
Hi, Zora.
Hello, beloved master.
Yes, hello, beloved master. So I'm ready for a major healing. I would love to have my digestive system. Little by little, I found out that I had a partial hiatal hernia, and that was affecting my acid reflux. So that got better, but I could still tell certain things I'm eating affect my stomach. So I've been eating very, simple.
All right.
Maybe not simple enough. And my second thing is I have a short-term memory after having successful brain surgery. I had a benign brain tumor removed, but the only thing that was the only effect it has is it affects I have a short-term memory, that I'd like to heal.
Okay.
All right.
So the stomach first?
So we'll do the stomach first.
Wonderful.
I want you to rub your hands together and place one over your stomach and one behind your back.
With the back of your hand.
With the back of your hand.
The back of my hands, okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I know it would be difficult for you to put the palm of your hand on front and back.
Right, so the back, not the palm, so the back.
Indeed.
Unless she has someone there.
Do you have someone with you?
No, I'm by myself.
Okay.
All right.
My husband's not here. I wish he was.
This is fine. So you'll be completely healed when he does come home.
I mean, I wish he was here for you to heal him. That's why.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
No, I receive.
I receive. I receive.
From the goddess of my being.
The goddess of my being.
Now repeat what you have said about your stomach area.
My stomach area having digestive problems?
Yes.
Repeat it again?
Yes. Just say, I am healed of...
Oh, yes. I am healed of my digestive problems in my stomach with acid reflux and digestive problems.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Now feel the heat just welling up inside and spreading outward. Do you feel the heat?
Just a little.
All right. Right, I'm going to, on myself again, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I'm going to say receive.
Okay.
And you're going to feel a little pressure on the outside of your hands. It will be my hands upon your hands, and we will enforce this.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive. Now do you feel the heat?
Yes.
I thought you would.
Yes. It's funny because I can feel the outer part of my hands are like cool, and the inner part are feeling more heat, and it feels cool on the outside. Maybe because it's probably why, because it's hotter on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Of course. And in a few moments, after we have done your healing entirely, I'm going to have you to eat something that would normally upset your digestive system.
Okay.
Something that you really want to have again.
Okay. Piece of cheese.
All right. All right, the time is up. Now I want you to go and cut yourself a piece of cheese. And have it. And it will have no effect upon you. It will have no effect whatsoever. No adverse effects at all.
Yeah. I'm usually okay eating it. It doesn't usually affect me until the next day.
Well, you will...
I'll remember.
You will remember, and you will report.
Okay.
And you can send us an email and let us know the results.
Absolutely.
And the email would be bzjrainpartners@gmail.com.
@gmail.com. Okay.
Yes. That would be B as in boy, Z as in zebra, J as in Jane, RAIN as in rain, and then partners.
Okay. Partners with an S?
Indeed.
Okay, @gmail.com. Very good.
Indeed. And if you have any other issues, you may also...
Yes, my other issue was my short-term memory.
Yes, I'm going to explain that to you. What is transpiring is you have what is called a vault of knowledge, and that is located between your ears. That is what you call the brain. However, that is not the brain.
Okay.
The brain is actually your heart mind, meaning your heart. The thing that keeps you living is your heart mind. That is where your thinking processes originate. What is now called the brain is simply a vault of knowledge. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to rub your hands together and place them, and crisscross your hands and put them on either side of your neck. What you're doing is you are reestablishing contact with the attachment that goes from the heart mind up to the vault of knowledge, and you are reopening that passageway.
Okay.
That is what you are doing. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
From the goddess of my being.
From the goddess of my being.
My memory is fully restored.
My memory is totally restored.
Short and long term.
Short and long term.
And I know it.
And I know it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And you should do this 3 times per day or more if you decide to. And just reinforce that healing.
Okay.
And that opening between your heart mind and your vault of knowledge.
Okay.
Keep your hands there for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And where are you located again?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Ah. Which is called...
L.A.
I know that. No, I'm speaking of the terminology for that town. City of Angels, I think it's so called.
Yes.
But if you look at it from the sky, it is in the shape of a lizard. Huh? No, geographically, it looks from the air. Okay. It looks like a outline of a lizard.
Oh, a lizard! Oh, how funny!
Oh, how is your mind feeling now? Much clearer?
Actually, it feels light.
Indeed. Now remember what you had been not remembering.
Okay.
So the other thing that would be good for her is soul.
Yes. You might also want to start partaking of soul, SOUL.
Okay.
From Rain International.
Yes.
It will help the brain because it is a brain food as well. And also core.
And the core, okay.
And the core. The core is a detoxifier.
Okay.
That would help with your stomach digestive system as such.
Okay,
and it
great.
will heal you as well.
Okay.
Now, the site you want to go to do this would be myrainlife.com/Zorra.
I just went there and it asked for a password.
No, should not ask for a password.
It asked for like a code or something to put in. So I'll try again. But it said it had private.
It is asking for for our code, which is
the ID 138
138
138
263.
1383.
138263.
Oh, 263. Okay, I lost it there. 263. 138263.
Right, and if you can't reach if you're still having trouble, just call the customer service number, and that is 855-724-6606, and they're really very good there.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right, are we done?
Yes, thank you, Zorra.
Okay.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, if you will, Jeannie, go ahead and press *6. *6
it is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Eat whatever you want now.
What's that?
And eat whatever you wish.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Zorra.
As long as it's not meat.
Just not meat. Is that what you're saying? Not meat. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Continue doing really well. Okay. All right. So the next person, it's already like Pacific time, 7:22. So let's hurry up and get everyone taken care of. The next person I have here is 325 ending in 1214. Are you there?
Hello.
Yes, hello. And could you tell us who you are and where you're calling from?
My name is Karen, and I'm calling from Texas.
Okay, Texas is here. Texas
Indeed.
is here. Here we go. Here's Zorra.
Hi.
Hello, beloved master.
Hello. How are you?
I'd be wonderful.
Good. Me and several members of my family suffer from anxiety, depression, panic attacks, OCD, and also phobias like fear of talking, severe fear of talking, and I was wondering if you could, +2 memory loss. We have real bad memory. We can't remember anything. If you could help us.
Well, so would definitely be a big help for them.
Indeed.
But we can go ahead and get started with some healing, Zorra.
Indeed.
How many of them are there?
How many of you are there?
Right.
There is me and my 4 children, but I just have one son with me right now.
Indeed.
Okay, well, let's work on both of you.
Well, let's work on both of you at the same time.
Okay.
Is it so? Okay, so they can work on each other.
Yes. So I'm going to instruct you how to work upon each other.
Okay.
And then you can do it for the other members once they arrive.
Okay.
What I want you to do is to rub your hands together, and I want you to place them over the temple, each temple of the other person, and have them do the same with you.
Okay.
And then we are going to commence.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to count from 5 to 1. I'm going to say receive. You're going to count from 5 to 1, and you're going to say I receive. Each other, you just say receive to each other.
Okay.
Indeed. And then you're going to say, you yourself are going to say from the goddess of my being, and your son is going to say from the God of my being, I am completely healed of
mental problem.
The mental issue, memory loss, anxiety, OCD, and all other ones you mentioned.
Anxiety.
And I know it. Let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive from the goddess of my being.
Yes.
What do I say now? I am healed of all
I am healed of whatever I need to be healed of.
I am healed of my anxiety, depression, OCD, and
phobias,
and poor memory,
and poor memory,
and focus and poor memory.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Now keep your hands there for 2 minutes, both of you. We are timing you. Do you feel heat between your hands?
I do.
Does your son feel the heat also?
He said a little bit.
That is okay. After 2 minutes, I want you to both rub your hands together again, and I want you both to put your hands on each side of each other's throat, on each side, and we are going to reopen the clogged or blocked passageway that is between your heart, mind, and your brain.
Okay.
That is what is causing the memory loss.
How's the heat coming along?
How is the heat coming along? Getting hotter?
It is.
For him?
For him as well?
For you, Kevin? He said a little bit.
That's good. Okay.
That is good.
Another minute to go.
You have another minute to go.
Do this like 3 times a day.
And you need to repeat this like 3 times per day for each other. And you can do the same thing for the rest of your family.
Okay.
Just remember the process. And teach them how to do it for each other. And I can assure you, the anxiety, the phobias, and all of that will be a thing of the past.
Okay, 20 more seconds.
20 seconds left.
Ten. 5.
Now rub your hands together and place your hands on the outside of both of you facing one another, on the outside of your throat, on the sides, either side of the throat, of your neck, both
Place
of
my
you.
hands on his and his on mine?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
And
okay.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive. From the
Now
God
him. Now have him do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive. From the God of my being.
I am healed of my short-term memory.
I am healed of my short-term memory.
And the phobias.
And the phobias.
And all of the anxiety.
And all of the anxiety.
And I know it.
And I know it.
And I know it.
Keep your hands there for 2 minutes. You feel the warming up again?
I do.
Yes.
Indeed.
So this is again something that they can do. They need to do every day.
You need to do this daily.
And we'll find that.
Okay.
And you can also do a simple statement when you get up in the morning. Do what is Tom does say when you wake up in the morning. As soon as you wake up, stand up and say, what a wondrous, glorious, and loving day it is. And it shall be.
We have been saying that.
Very good.
Okay, you have another minute to go.
You have a minute to go.
Ask if she
Okay.
Have you tried the soul product yourself?
No, we haven't. We've looked at it on the computer, but we haven't ordered it yet.
You need to get on it, your entire family, because I can assure you it will heal whatever is wrong with you.
The soul product?
Yes, indeed. And also the core as well.
Okay.
If I can just add while you still have another minute to go here, I just wanted to let you know there's a ton of testimonials in regards to how it positively affects the brain, whether it's any type of anxiety or panic attacks, anything that has to do with the mental or neurological areas. It's really quite excellent, because when you take the soul or the core or the form is the shake. Anyways, well, the form and not the form. I don't want to talk about the form. I want to talk about the core and the soul. It goes directly into your bloodstream, so it begins to work immediately. And you could see the evidence in as far as the red blood cells as well as the white blood cells. So you are really helping yourself dramatically. So anyways, your time is up. I want both of you to see if you can close your eyes and feel the difference as far as how your brain feels.
I feel like I can concentrate better.
Indeed.
Right.
I do have a question, though.
Go ahead.
My son, when he was about 17 years old, he started losing his hair. And he has very low self-esteem because he doesn't want to go anywhere because he's gone bald, and he has such a fear of fear of social anxiety. Is there anything that can help his hair grow back?
Beloved Master, there is what is called a helmet. This helmet, what it does, it rejuvenates the hair follicles. And it was...
I think it's... you can purchase that through Bob's...
no, you can get it off of eBay.
Well, you can look it up. They can look it up. So.
You can look it up. It is called the hair regrower helmet.
The hair regrower helmet?
Yes,
indeed. It's a helmet.
Okay.
And what it does, it is like a light treatment. You put it on your head, you turn it on, and it begins to rejuvenate the hair follicles.
Okay.
Yeah, look it up.
Well, I appreciate it.
Indeed, you can also, in the interim, he could do what is termed as to in the interim of the hair beginning to grow back. You could also have him to get what would be termed as a male wig type thing. He would put what is termed as a stocking cap, and then it on top.
Yeah, whatever. They can look that up.
Also, but you can get very, very attractive, which is called handsome.
Like a toupee?
Not like a toupee. It is similar, but not like a toupee. It would be more of like a wig, but and you would attach it to what is called a skull cap. But I think you could go to like a wig place, and then they can help you with that. They have wigs for female and male, especially those that have cancer and then they lose all their hair. They would have something like that he can use in the interim. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, dear. Listen, we have to go.
Appreciate
a few more people to talk to. You're welcome.
Thank you both very much. And y'all have a great day.
All right, you too, dear. Go ahead and press *6 And the next person we have, if you're still here with us, is, let's see, starts with 780, ends in 2540. Are you there? Hello? Is 2540 still here with us? You are on the air. Okay. The next person then is someone that starts with 909, ending in 5996. Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, wonderful.
Can you hear me?
And could give us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, this is Matthew from Las Vegas.
Wow, we have quite a few people here from Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. There must be something going on.
There's a lot of us here that really listen to you and are following everything that your whole family does. And honestly, one of the things that we want to ask after the healing is at some point we're hoping we could meet and share a meal together.
Well, that's possible since we're not all that far from you, but we'll have to see how things go.
You know what? One of the ones you spoke to earlier, he's kind of given us guidance about that, and we know we're not that far from you. That's kind of, we know that we're really close.
Yes, you are. Yes,
yeah.
Very close. Okay, Matthew.
Go ahead.
Zorra, I wanted to first say thank you for all you do, and two questions I had. One is, my father passed away not that long ago, and shortly after he passed, he visited me, and he said, son, I can't put my heel down. And I noticed afterwards I started having a lot of pain in that same leg. And in that dream, or when I visited him, or he visited me, I was using my elbow to fix his leg. And listening to these phone calls, I've learned a lot and really fixed most of it already, but I still occasionally have a reoccurring in the right or left leg where it's little sharp pains in the feet, or sometimes it's a spasm in the feet that'll keep me up at night sometime. And so I was going to ask for help with that.
All right. Is there someone there with you?
Yes.
All right.
Jackie, my companion's here. She's listening to you.
All right. I would like for you.
Both feet or one?
1 foot or both feet?
Mostly the right, but sometimes both.
Okay. All right. I would like for you to do the following. Are you at home?
Yes.
You're sitting down?
I just laid down as you started giving instructions, but I can sit up.
Laying down is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready.
All right. Now have what this time your companion. Have her to rub her hands together.
Okay.
And place her hands just on the outside of both ankles.
Mm-hmm.
So your feet are close together.
Yes, so your feet are together.
Okay.
And her hands are on both sides, outside of both of your ankles.
Okay. Should it be touching or away from them?
You know, they can be touching if you like. That's fine.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive.
Now have her say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I receive.
And now say, from the God or goddess of my being.
From the God of my being.
And have her say, from the goddess of my being.
From the goddess of my being.
And she's going to say, you are healed. And you're going to say, I am healed. And I know it.
Okay.
My ankles are healed.
My ankles and feet.
And feet.
You are healed. Your ankles and feet are healed.
I am healed. My ankles and feet are healed, and I know it.
All right. Now have her very slowly start to go down the outside of your ankles, very slowly, toward the feet, toward the toes. Go ahead and start.
Mm-hmm.
Feel as if there's something being pulled down your feet. As he does this, it is pulling down the feet and out through the toes.
Yeah, I could feel it on
the toxins.
The right big toe. I could feel it as soon as she started moving, even a little bit before.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Tell her to go back up again and do it again.
Go back up and do it again.
Okay.
Do you feel the slight pressure on your right shoulder?
Yes, I do.
That's your father.
Mm-hmm.
What's his message?
Be at peace.
Thank you, Zorra. Zorra, I had another question for you too.
Before you do that,
how are you feeling?
Oh, I feel wonderful. I feel great.
Now go ahead and get up and stand on your feet. And there's no pain.
Yeah, there is no pain at all. In fact, I feel there's a very strong heat emanating from my chest and my hands, and I'm really warm. Like I'm even sweating everywhere. Yeah.
Indeed. That's from your dad and also from your beloved companion.
Mm-hmm.
That's her goddess power being transmitted into your body.
Thank you.
She is a very powerful goddess.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just as you're a very powerful God.
Thank you, Zorra.
Next question.
The other question I wanted to ask is for your son, actually. Because I know you do the healings, but sometimes as we listen, we can hear his body coughing a little bit. So I'm wondering if there's a way where maybe Quasar or you could do a healing for your son, the body that you're in now. Because we're just concerned for his health, too. We want him to be okay.
You're very sweet, Matthew.
Thank you.
As I spoke with Zorra, 3 or 4 days ago, and so Zorra said, Zorra has to go through this. It's part of his experience, her experience. Okay. So, but thank you for the concern. Zorra is actually doing much better.
Okay, that's good. And what would be the best way to contact you email-wise to see if we could meet sometime for a meal or if that's possible?
Well, here, how about this? We are waiting right now for the RV.
Okay.
And I think, you know about the RV, right?
Yeah, we're all prepared and ready. There's a number of us that are ready, yeah.
Yeah,
we've done this work for many years. Where one of the callers you had earlier, the one Nathan that called, we basically were a group that's guided by him, and we've been doing this work, at least for him his whole life, but for me for about 15, 16 years.
Oh, well, wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. We'll be in touch, and you have our number anyway.
Okay.
We'll
all right.
see. We'll just take things one day at a time for the present.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So are we complete?
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Matthew.
No problem.
Okay. Just
press star 6.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you, Zorra. Okay, the next individual we have, and we're coming down to the last two, is starting with 309, ending in 0007. 3 zeros and a 7. Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. And you are?
My name is Sheila, and I'm from West Central Illinois.
Yes. Oh, Sheila, West Central. What part are you from?
I live in Lewistown, Illinois.
Okay.
Illinois, yeah.
All right, very good. Okay, here's Zorra, Sheila.
Hi, Zorra.
Hello, beloved master.
Hi. My question is, the last time I had blood work done at the doctor, he they've been watching my cholesterol, and it's been kind of high. And there's certain things that they measure in your cholesterol that, well, this time he didn't like it, so he prescribed me Lipitor, and I just can't make myself take it. So I'm wondering, how can I?
Well, can I just kind of jump in for 1 second, Sheila?
Okay.
So if you don't want to take Lipitor, what are you doing in terms of your diet?
Not much. Yeah. And since I just recently moved here, and so I haven't been eating as healthy as I did, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't worked on becoming a vegetarian, that would be helpful.
Okay.
So that is key. Key is, if you don't want to be on Lipitor, then it's important for you to move forward on your diet and exercise. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And you know what that entails, right?
I do. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we won't go there. So I think Zorra would like to speak with you now. So Zorra, so you can go ahead and.
Indeed. Are you familiar with soul?
I actually, at a conference that I went to one time, had somebody give me one to try. And I didn't understand at the time what it was. And then when I got home, I never did look it up. But I have since then, since I've been listening to your calls. And
take both the soul and the core.
So I
want to get on the soul, and you want to be on the core.
On both of them? Okay.
Both of them. The core is a detoxifier.
That'll help with you.
That will help with your liver and kidneys and the rest of your organs.
Okay.
And then the soul will help all other areas of your body.
Including your heart.
Including the heart, the mind, and all of this.
Okay.
Because it is all seed-based.
Mm-hmm.
So in essence, you're not just eating a piece of a fruit, you're eating the entire tree.
Okay.
And that's actually true, because in the seeds there's 20 to 30% more nutrients than the plant or the fruit itself. That's the reason why we recommend it, because you drink it. And it's not like a juice. You're drinking the seeds, which is finely grounded, along with all of the elements of like the little oils that are part of the seed and the flower of the seed, etc. So, and that will definitely help you. If you combine it with the core, will help you with decreasing your cholesterol level and getting you on the right track as far as your health. But you have to do your part as well.
Right.
That's
okay.
why we're all here. Right. Okay. So in the meantime, I know that Zorra would like to go ahead and give you a healing as a boost for all of that. Okay. So here we go. All right. Zorra? So for you, why don't, since we're talking about your cholesterol level, rub your hands together, put both of your hands over each other and place it over your heart. Okay, Zorra. 5. Rub your hands, right, 5. Sorry, Zorra. Your turn.
Indeed.
Are you there? I lost you.
No, you're not lost.
Okay. I heard rub your hands together, and that was it.
Rub your hands together and place them over your heart.
Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
From the goddess of my being.
From the goddess of my being.
I am completely healed of, and repeat what it is.
From the goddess of my being, I am completely healed of high cholesterol and triglyceride levels.
And I know it.
And I know it.
Very good. Keep your hands there for 2 minutes.
I don't know. No?
And what age group are you in?
I'm 62.
Sound much younger.
No, I'm 62.
Indeed. While you have your hands over your heart, I want you to take 3 deep breaths. On your 3rd breath, you're going to receive a new heart. And then I want you to breathe normally. Do you feel the freshness of breath?
Yeah, I do.
You now have a new heart.
Oh, thank you.
In essence, it's not a new heart, it's a refurbished heart, because if I were to give you a new heart, then you would have a different brain. So, anyway. How many minutes left? A minute?
Yes.
Still?
Mm-hmm.
1 minute to go. Actually, 30 seconds to go.
How's our heart feeling?
How does your heart feel now? Hello? Are you still there?
I think they lost her.
Are you still there?
Uh-oh.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us? She's like in and out.
Hello?
Let me see if I can find her.
Indeed. Are you still there?
$0007. Huh?
Curb started.
Yes, hello. Sheila, are you still there?
It's not.
Hello? All right. I guess we must have, I guess we still have a lot of you here. I'd like the next person to come through. And that person, if Sheila's not there, and her number ends in 0007, are you there? The next one would be 8447, starting with 832-8447. Are you there? Hello? Well, I can't. If there is anyone there, could you unmute yourself and let me know if you can still hear us?
Can you? I can hear you. This is Melissa Montana.
Oh, you can hear us. So we're there. I wonder.
I can hear you.
You can. Thank you. All right. So the person who was at 00 ending in 007, you are no longer with us? Okay, so she's no longer there. And the person with the last four numbers of 8447, are you with us? Okay, so is everyone complete? If not, please speak up and press *6 and let us know if you are in need of a healing. Otherwise, we will be ending this call. All right, I think we are complete, Zorra.
Indeed.
Okay, so what we're going to do right now, for those of you that are still with us, we're going to go ahead and give you an overall healing for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Also, I want to also mention that I do not do what is termed as ask for any what is called funds or monies for myself at all, because healing should never be charged for. But I will ask that those that are listening, for you to do what is termed as to, if it is in your heart to do so, to send a love gift to Quasar and Zorra for the sacrifices that they had put themselves through to being on the surface. But anyway,
a small token?
A small token of your appreciation would be appreciated.
Right.
So, anyhow, beloved masters, I'm doing what is called a generalized healing pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, receive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
Maria.
Indeed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
If you're wearing glasses, remove them.
Good.
If you're wearing hearing aids, turn them down.
High sugar, high cholesterol. I'm carrying, my whole body is in perfect health.
Indeed. All of you know that you are gods and goddesses. All of you know that you have the ability to heal one another and yourselves. We are just giving you the tools in which to do so. So by rubbing your hands together and place them on whatever part of your body needs to be healed, you put it on your body. And then you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I receive.
Let's do that together, Zorra.
I just did. And so did they. Some did. And then you say, I am healed of, and then state whatever it is that you need to be healed of. And you say, from the God or goddess of my being, it is done. I am healed and I know it.
Thank you, Zorra. Thank you, everyone. And it was a little bit of a surprise in regards to what Zorra had asked of some of you, if you're able. And you can just, if you would like, you could directly send a little something, if you wish, to Telos PayPal, Telos Girl, TELOSGIRL @yahoo.com. TELOSGIRL @yahoo.com. And thank you. And we have a wonderful call coming up next on Saturday at Blog Talk Radio. And I do know that there will be a special meditation coming forth, from Mother God. So, and so we also have as well our beloved Richard, or One Who Believes, who will be on the show for just a short while to give us some words of enlightenment and inspiration. And Tonson, we hope that Tonson will also be able to be with us. For those of you who are going to be participating in the Beyond Alpha, Beyond Alpha with Lorraine Eldridge, that will be a wonderful time. We will be participating as well. So we look forward to that too. At this time, at this time of existence of where we are all ahead of the game as far as our evolution and moving towards ascension. It is a wonderful time, and the realms above are all in celebration with what we are doing as we are lifting all of the rest of humanity towards movement in everyone's ascension. So, Zorra, do you have any final words for our beloveds?
Indeed. All of you remaining that are still listening, I want you to do the following. If you haven't done it yet, I would suggest that you do. Make contact with your wealth manager. Make contact with your lawyers or whatever you have that have been with you through this process. So, and of course, these words are not coming from me. They are coming direct from Prime Creator. So, he said that you need to make contact with your wealth managers. You need to make contact with your lawyers and things of this nature. Then I suggest you do it.
What if you don't have one that doesn't believe?
That's wonderful news, Zorra. Thank you so much, because we are still planning on going with Gina Kim to Korea, and definitely that RV will be of utmost importance for now.
Indeed.
Indeed. And we also know for the many, many thousands and millions of people who really are in need of all of our assistance, this is our mission, to help humanity in every single way possible. So good day, good night, and we love you all. And we are done. Thank you, and we love you.